time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. It's Friday, and we're going to do a request. About 2 weeks ago, I did a reaction to a group called Freeze the Fall. The song was Daughters of Witches. It's a new group out of Canada, and I thought it was fantastic. It's 3 young people. Quinn is a guitarist and vocalist, and I believe she's about 17 years old. Then there's Jonah. Jonah plays drums, and I believe he's 16. And Aria is a bass player, and she also does vocals, and I believe she's 15. Now, I could be a little off on those ages, but from memory, that's what I thought I remembered. What was interesting is after I did the reaction, I received a comment from the band Freeze the Fall. I thought that was really cool. It's like, wow, I'm getting a comment from the actual band. How cool is that? I've gotten that before by other individual artists, but I don't get it that often, and when I do, it's like, that's really special. So I got to read what Freeze the Fall said. Now, this is from, they call themselves Freeze the Fall Band, and writes, "Hello, new friend. Thank you so much for reacting to our song and sharing it on your online community. We are super grateful. We have our final song from our EP dropping this Wednesday." Now, I did the reaction on Tuesday. The next day, they were putting out a new video. Definitely watch out for that. It's called One Left Standing. Thank you again, sir. Well, I really appreciate it. I loved it. And I returned a comment to them thanking me, or thanking them, not thanking me, but thanking them for commenting on my reaction. I thought that was just super. But this wasn't the first time I've heard about the song One Left Standing. I got a comment from a YouTuber that goes by the name of IIWDPN. That's IIWDPN. And IIWDPN writes, found them through the Warning cover, but it was their original One Left Standing live that got me subbed and later joining their Kickstarter and now Patreon and Discord. One Left Standing was supposed to be a throwaway song so they could play at a school thing, and I'm glad they kept it, and the new version will be released on the 31st. Be good to one another and rock on. The band will stop in and say hi, and a cold front is forming. So there it is again, the song One Left Standing. But that's not the only one. That wasn't the last one that I had gotten. I had gotten one from a YouTuber that goes by the name of Russin Canada. So that's Russin Canada. And Russin Canada writes this, and love the Kinks. So when I did my last reaction, I had a Kinks t-shirt on, and I love the Kinks too. They're one of my top 5 favorite bands of all time. Russin Canada continues by saying, I'll take this opportunity to let you know that their newest video, One Left Standing, drops this Wednesday. It's the 5th of 5 tracks from their first EP. So I'm guessing all the other songs are then out. The last comment that talks about the song One Left Standing is from Chris O. Now, Chris O is the one that turned me on to Freeze the Fall. Chris O wrote me and said, hey, Todd, you got to listen to these guys. They're really, really good. And they're out of Canada. So I took that as okay, let's do that. Chris O also suggested the song Daughters of Witches. So Chris O writes this. Thanks for checking out Freeze the Fall. Welcome to the cold front. So glad you enjoyed it. That breath is real. They filmed videos for all 5 of the EP songs all at once, late in December in Canada, in an unheated barn around 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So in that first video that I did, a reaction to Daughters of Witches, their breath was coming out of their mouth. And I'm going, boy, it must be really cold in that room that they're recording this song in. And here's the reason why now. I've learned why that was that way. Daughters of Witches was the second video released. Glitch, Masquerade, and Broken Glass are out. One Left Standing comes out Wednesday. Live video for Masquerade was recently released also. And the Wednesday that everyone's talking about was 2 weeks ago. So, with that said, I'm anxious to hear this song by Freeze the Fall. One Left Standing. Here we go.
I can't seem to find a use for my time. Sit and stare behind, and I can't seem to find the evidence inside. Show the world I won't be broken. I don't know what is worse, to have to come in last, or to know you're all alone in first. Wish I could stare inside your heart, then I'd understand why you held on, but I just couldn't. The face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. Heard the blue-eyed girl who saved me.
Okay, wow, that is really, really good. I love what I'm hearing here. So Quinn starts out playing the guitar and singing almost like a rock and roll ballad. I thought that's what this was actually going to be, was a slow rock and roll ballad. Then Jonah comes in with some drums, and Aria comes in with some bass, but it's still quite melodic, very soft sounding. And then they get into the refrain, and all heck breaks loose, and it gets into a hard rock, almost quote heavy metal sound. The drums explode, the bass explodes, the guitar explodes, vocals explode. Fantastic. I love what I'm hearing so far. And Quinn's voice, I really like her voice. And I had said that on my last reaction to Freeze the Fall. She's got a really good voice, especially for this harder edged rock and roll that they're doing. She just fits that mold so well. And if you listen to that bass guitar in there, that bass guitar is just vroom, vroom, vrooming all over. And Jonah's drums are just right on. I mean, he's keeping this beat and keeping this band tight together. Fantastic so far. Let's keep on going.
Blue-eyed girl who saved me. When the curtain falls, I'll reclaim my throne, and my world will shift. And when they close their eyes, our lives will be there, and we shall dream number. 'Cause the face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. Heard the blue-eyed girl who saved me. I'll waste my time.
Oh, I like that instrumental break. Now, I was thinking, okay, we're gonna do a guitar solo in that instrumental break. There was no guitar solo. It was just the guitar, the rhythm section of the guitar, the bass and the drum just hitting a repetitive beat, and it sounded great. I mean, that sounded to me, I'm listening to it and I'm going, that's a little bit like Black Sabbath. That's something the Black Sabbath, Geezer Butler, Bill Ward, and Tony Iommi would do. No guitar solo, just a repetitive rhythm. That was just so great. Let's keep on going.
Almost my time here in my mind until I find myself again. And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. Hurt the blue-eyed girl who saved me.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. I love that song. I love the way it starts out. Okay, I love it that they started out like it was a rock ballad, very soft, Quinn playing like a rhythm guitar section, and then after she gets singing one or two lines, the drums come in very softly, the bass comes in very softly, and I'm going, well, this is really a nice song. I mean, this is going to be a really nice rock ballad. And then they get into the refrain, and all heck breaks loose. The drumming just explodes, the bass guitar explodes. Her vocals, she takes it to another level with her vocals, with Quinn's vocals. Just fantastic. I just think it's really a good song. I love the instrumental break, and then they get into the second verse, and Aria starts singing along with Quinn, and it's a really nice duet. Their voices match so well together. I just think the whole thing was just put together so well. And Jonah's drumming, if you listen, he's got that repetitive drum beat in his song. He hits a couple of fills, but most of it's a repetitive drum beat. But it's hypnotic, and it keeps you like drawn into the song. And it's so upfront and so in your face. I don't know of another band that is that upfront with their drummer, at least in their recording like this. I just think it's unique, and he's got such a good rhythm with how he plays his drums. The whole thing was fantastic. The only thing I was missing, like I said, when they went into the instrumental break, there was no guitar solo, and I believe, if I remember right, Daughters of Witches didn't have a guitar solo either. And I kind of would like to hear Quinn, kind of stretch out on the guitar and show us what she can do on that guitar other than playing it as a rhythm guitar. But otherwise, besides that, I think this song was excellent. I thought they did a great job. It keeps your interest. It has a great refrain. There's ups and downs in the vocals, and like I said, the bass is really driving on this. And I noticed that Aria is doing had a 5-string bass there. I think the bass players are getting really strong in the different styles of bass guitars that are available, and I think that adds again to the use of the bass guitar as almost a frontline instrument. And then the drumming was just fantastic as well. Great song. Great song. They've got 3 other songs out from this EP. We're going to be doing those on Driving with Todd. I got to see more of this band. I'm very, very impressed with this group being the young people that they are, and how well they are at putting together songs and playing their own music. Just really kind of cool. I want to mention the video too. Love the black and white video. I'm a big fan of black and white videos. It takes me back to my early days of rock and roll in the early 60s, where we didn't have color TV. We had black and white TV. So all the groups that were on Ed Sullivan or other shows that we'd watch were in black and white, and that's what this reminded me. I thought that was really cool that they filmed this in black and white. I liked it also when they did close-ups of Quinn, and then they did the out of focus, and then they focused back in again. I thought that was pretty cool as well. Some really good work on this video. I thought the video was just top notch. Also, you could see Quinn's voice, or Quinn's steam from her mouth while she was singing. So yeah, this was filmed in that 20-degree Fahrenheit weather. So that's kind of cool too. So this was really good. I thought this was fantastic. I like this one a little bit better than I liked Daughters of Witches, which I thought was a good song as well. So if you enjoyed this, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? That'd be really appreciated. If you have any comments on Freeze the Fall, doing the song One Left Standing, put in the comments below. That would be really appreciated. I love reading the comments. Also, I'm going to take a link to this video and put it in my description below. So if you want to watch it again and not have me interrupt it, just pick on that link. It'll open up and play for you all the way through. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded it, which was Freeze the Fall Band, and you can check out their channel and see what else they have available to them. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? Just go below this video and hit that subscribe button. You'd be making me very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. One last thing I just want to mention is, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's storming outside. I have a lot of rain hitting my window here in my room. So if you hear that in the video, yeah, it's rain. We also got some thunder going on. It's quite the storm. So this put a huge smile on my face. Love this band. Everything I've seen by them, I mean, I've seen 2 songs, but the 2 songs I've seen, I thought are really good. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.